How are y'all doing today? We are going to make a meatloaf. So we've got my deer sausage in here, and I have onions, green peppers, and mushrooms already cut up. So we're going to dump that in here. And I got some Cheez-Its. Y'all see Cheez-Its? Let me do it this way. Chopping them up. And we're going to put them in. First time having Cheez-Its in, I usually put breadcrumbs in, or I put saltine crackers in. Sometimes I put the Payco in. So you can put whatever you want in as a filler that you would like to have. So it's optional. Making meatloaf, there are so many different ways to make meatloaf. There's a number of ways. And I've made meatloaf so many times that they're different all the time. I'm gonna put 2 eggs in it. I've already cracked them and separated them. Chop them up a little. Not chop them, but I'm gonna separate. Listen at me. I'm gonna beat them just a little bit. Put them in. There we go. Then I'm going to put some minced garlic in. As y'all know, I don't measure anything. Just add it in. Now I'm going to put some parsley flakes in. There we go. Better take my rings off because I'm gonna mix these up. Mix this up because it's gonna get messy. I think your hands is the best tool for this. And I always take my hand and wet it. Why I do this, I don't know. It's just something I've just always done. I just wet one hand when I go to start turning in here. But you could, because of our deer sausages already, you know, we process it and season it. I don't have to put a lot of season in my stuff that we do, because the deer sausage already has a lot of seasoning. So y'all will want to put salt and pepper and other seasonings in your meat, but you can use turkey, you can, you know, your hamburger meat, what other kind of meats you want to use for making meatloaf. But because of us using this, I don't have to use so much seasonings in here. But I've also put cheese in here. And I may put some cheese in here yet. I still don't know. I make it as I go. You know, it's in my head as I go. So we'll just see how we do it. But you know, I'm a cheesy person, as y'all know. And that's why I wanted to try the Cheez-Its. So it'd be something different. I just always like to try things different. But I like onions and green peppers in here and stuff, so. But let me clean up this mess and then I'll form it. I've got my pan already ready, but got to get this over here. Let me get things cleaned up and then I'll take you over to my pan. See me getting this out. I'll form this. Let's put it on my pan. A lot of times I will even use a cast iron skillet and cooking it in. But today I've got this here on. This is my parchment paper, and I'm going to put this on it. But for the most part, I use a cast iron skillet. And I don't always put mushrooms in here. I've got these white mushrooms, but I don't always put mushrooms in it because a lot of times I don't have the mushrooms. But today I had mushrooms, so a lot of times I put what I have. So it's up to you what y'all have. That's what you put in your meatloaf. But I love meatloaf and I like to make meatloaf sandwiches. So, and this is just a pound, so, because it's just the two of us here. So anyway, I fix it all out like real pretty, like this. So I gotta wash my hands. Hang on. Okay, then I use ketchup. Of course, I use the no sugar added. Some people use other stuff, but this is what I use. I like ketchup. And I have it, I don't know if I said it or not, but I've got it on 350. And I'll probably cook it for about 45 minutes. Now, birdie. That's gonna taste so good. But I like ketchup on mine. Alright. Put this in the oven and I'll bring them up when it's done. We are going to cut this now. We let it cool down so it would firm up. But isn't it nice and pretty? Now let's see here. I'll cut a big chunk off here. Isn't that nice and pretty? Cut another one. I don't like them that big. I gave that to my husband. I only need a small one, 'cause I'm not going to eat that much. But isn't that pretty? Can y'all see that? Isn't that nice and pretty? Alright. Move this on the plate. There we go. See that? Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Now I've got mashed potatoes and okra and tomatoes and corn, and I put it over mashed potatoes. And this is going to be my meal. So don't that look good? So, let's see how this tastes. Alright. Would you like a bite? Isn't that nice and pretty? That's so good. And moist. And the cheeses turned out really good with it. This is the first time I've ever tried it with the cheeses. And I think I did a good job with it. And like I said, y'all can always make whatever you, use whatever you have with it. Like I said, I have, oh, let me try these. I haven't never tried this stewed tomatoes and all that with my potatoes. So let me try this also. That is very good. I gotta try some more. Let me try it with the, put some mashed potatoes on with my meatloaf. Mighty fine, mighty fine. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, this turned out really nice. But as I was saying, you make meatloaf any way you want to, because I have made it so many different ways. It's made it with saltines, breadcrumbs, you know, the Italian breadcrumbs. I've used it with the plain breadcrumbs. I've used the Paco. And you use your seasons as you need, you know. Like I mentioned before,
hello,
just do what you need to with, you know, what you're doing. Fix it like just like you want to, because your recipes is just as you want, and do it your way. But as always, I love y'all, and watch my videos, try my recipes, and hit the like button, and hit the share, and hit the thumbs up. And God bless y'all, and know that I love y'all so much. Mwah!